You know what is the most used four-lettered word? The most used four-lettered word is love. Prem. नहीं? Prem. Oh God. Love. And the need of everyone is to love and to be loved. सबको जरूरत होती है एक ऐसे व्यक्ति को जिनको मैं प्रेम करूं. आप सब खोज रहे होंगे शायद. सॉरी. और सबकी इच्छा होती है कि कोई मुझे प्रेम करे. उसको भी आप शायद खोज रहे होंगे. Who knows? You know, one guy was telling a girl, आज तेरा बर्थडे है, कितने साल की हुई तू? So she said 20. बोले 5 साल पहले भी 20 बोली थी. बोली हाँ देखो लड़कियां जुबान की कितनी पक्की होती है. 5 साल में भी जुबान नहीं बदली मैंने. 20 साल के. Sorry about that. Hare Krishna. My God. You know something? There is no meaning to life without love. कुछ भी हो जाए जिंदगी में अगर प्रेम नहीं है ना. और गौरांग प्रभु, he tells a story. He went to America. Interesting story. And in America he went to university and one American man. Blue eyes, blonde head, golden hair. American man, proper American. Has nothing to do with Hinduism. After the talk, he comes to him and says, आपका प्रवचन बहुत बढ़िया था. बढ़िया. Not बढ़िया. आपका प्रवचन बहुत बढ़िया था. तो बढ़िया बोला मतलब यूपी हो गया ना. एकदम बढ़िया से हैं. तो अरे हिंदी बोल रहा है. अच्छा, if an American speaks Hindi and says, आपका प्रवचन बहुत बढ़िया था, then you understand, ठीक है. ऐसा आपका प्रवचन एक बहुत बढ़िया था. So he said, आप तो बिल्कुल बढ़िया हिंदी बोल रहे हैं. कहां से सीखी ये हिंदी? So he said, मेरे पिताजी, my father, when I was about 2 years old, my mother got divorced from my father. So I never got the love of a mother. Then my father married another lady and my stepmother gave me whatever treatment and I never got that love. So after I grew up, I asked my father, Dad, you gave me everything, but I have not experienced the love of a mother. The father said, go to India. If you want to truly see what... I'm not saying in America there's no love of mothers. I know so many people who have amazing, loving mothers. You know, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj tells us the story of his mother who was in America. But this man told him, you go to India. This guy comes to India, goes all around the country finding, कहाँ मिलेगी माँ जो मुझे प्रेम करेगी? ऐसे कोई मार्केट में मिलती है क्या माँ? So he went to somewhere near Varanasi. And in Varanasi, he saw a lady, kind of middle-aged elderly lady. And he thought, this is the lady. She was giving so much affection. बोले, ये मेरी माँ होनी चाहिए. माँ, what do you mean माँ होनी चाहिए? So he went to the guy in the home. Said, मुझे माँ, आपकी wife मेरी माँ हो सकती है क्या? This guy was stunned. What are you talking? And this guy doesn't even know much English. Varanasi guy. You know, a Western man comes to India, goes to UP. One guy was there, sitting boy, selling dahi in a matka, thick dahi. तो वो पूछता है Western man, how did you get this such thick yogurt, man? Such thick yogurt, how? तो इसको तो इंग्लिश ज्यादा आता नहीं. बोलता है मिल्क नाइट मॉर्निंग टाइट. मॉर्निंग टाइट हो गया. That's all he knows. This is the English he knows. My God, it was funny. Hilarious. So he doesn't even know. This guy goes to this and says, I want a mother. So he बोला ऐसी माँ नहीं मिलती. बोला I can pay you $20,000 a month. बोला अच्छा. दूसरे किसी दोस्त को भी माँ का प्रेम चाहिए तो लेकर आ गया. So this guy stayed in Varanasi for several years and decided to learn Hindi just to get that emotional hang of what the love of mother means. You guys here got it like this. There are many in the world who haven't seen what that love is. Who have to strive for that love. Striving for that emotion. So much so that there's a guy in Japan who got married to a pillow officially. It's called a Daki Makaru. This guy officially got married to a pillow in the Christian church. And he carries around that pillow with a face on his pillow. My wife. Orders 2 plates of food, eats one, leaves the other, and the other is for the waiter. Kaise rakha khana? One lady got married to the Eiffel Tower. It's called Mrs. Eiffel. Mrs. Eiffel hai. One girl got married to a roller coaster. Roller coaster se shaadi kiya hai isne. I'm probably showing you extreme examples, isn't it? But what is it saying? The need for love and emotional fulfillment is so strong that when you don't get through human beings, we want to relate to animals. When we don't even get it through animals, we want to relate to things. What is it all going to show? We all need that love. To be loved and to express that love is the need of the soul. When will our crying end? सब रो रहे हैं हम लोग. सुन रहा है ना तू? सब रो रहे हैं. And Srila Prabhupada gives the analogy. Srila Prabhupada was such a genius. How he would connect Krishna consciousness, world examples from the world. And Srila Prabhupada said, we are all crying for that love. Why do we want things? Because we are crying for that love, looking for that fulfillment there. Why do we want to have power and control? It is nothing but the frustrated desire for love. Why do we want control? क्योंकि प्रेम नहीं मिल रहा ना, किधर से तो कुछ तो मिलना चाहिए. Suck some juice from somewhere. People who get love are not power freaks. People who get love are not after things. And as my Guru, Srila Radhanath Maharaj says, things are meant to be used and people are meant to be loved. Very much in this world of chaos today, we love things and we use people to get those things, What a sad plight. And therefore, when we come to a state where our search for love ends, when our Father picks us up, and Srila Prabhupada said, when Krishna, our Supreme Father, picks us up, nothing will satisfy you till that day. Picked us up not in the sense of death, मैं तो बोले अरे बाप रे, you pick us up. Not in that sense. But till the time that love of Krishna flows in our hearts, no love of this world will satisfy us. You know why? Because the love of this world has 2 problems. One, the love of this world is ridden with expectations and frustrations. People love us for what they expect us to be, not who we are. Like a father, when son tells the father, Papa, Papa, मैं अगर पास हो जाऊंगा तो आप क्या दोगे? बोला 2-wheeler. पापा पापा मैं अगर फर्स्ट आऊंगा तो क्या दोगे? 4-wheeler, कार. पापा पापा मैं फेल हुआ तो? बोले 3-wheeler, रिक्शा. चला के जी लेना अपना. रिक्शा चला के अपना जिंदगी बिता देना. I must tell you, people in this world like us only when we meet up with their expectations. I'm a monk, right? At least people should like me or love me selflessly. No. No. Even in my life here I've experienced, as a monk, people always have expectations. And one little thing somewhere here and there, they pass such sly comments, which can cause you so much hurt. So much hurt. Even to monks. बाकी सब तो छोड़ दो भाई, बाहर तो क्या जिंदगी चल रहा है? I'm telling you, people in this world can disappoint us because they only like us for not who we are. They like us and they make their relationship based on whether we fulfill their expectations. And if there is, I'm not saying all relationships are like that. If there is a relationship which is selfless and there is nothing like that stuff, then time takes one of the other away. And that person is left high and dry. Gaya mera person. My friend Gaur Krishna Prabhu, very closely known to me. So close to my heart. I remember so much affection he had for us. And one fine day I come from my overseas trip, and 3 days after my overseas, just arrived in Bombay, and I hear that we had an air crash in Nepal. 8 of our devotees were on that air crash, and all 8 of them left. One was Gaur Krishna Prabhu, my most dear friend. Gaye wo. Only about 31, 32 years old. Gone in an air crash. Ladies and gentlemen, can we afford to wake up with a regret tomorrow? Can we afford to carry any grudges in our hearts? Can we afford to go around with what we have, some feelings for people in our heart, negative feelings? कल नहीं रहेंगे ना, उनको क्षमा मांगने का अवसर भी नहीं मिलेगा. And you will carry it all your life. And therefore, relationships of this world, sometimes just people disappoint us for who they are, and sometimes time disappoints by taking one away. और कौन जाएगा पता नहीं. एक 65 साल की लेडी अपने 25 साल के नेफ्यू को बोलती है, शादी होता था ना परिवार में, तो वो ऐसा करती है उसको, अगला 13 नंबर है बेटा. And young people don't like to be reminded, अगला 13 नंबर है शादी के लिए. So he used to get frustrated every marriage, अगला 13 नंबर है बेटा. And then once someone died in the family, so they again went for the funeral. Now both were standing, and the nephew said, "Agla, आपका number है आंटी." अगला किसका नंबर आएगा कौन जाने. आपको बताऊं, जब पिताजी बच्चे को उठा लेंगे ना, वो प्रेम बहना चाहिए हृदय में. That is Krishna consciousness. To connect to Krishna in such a way that Krishna's love comes in our hearts. And we experience that love. That love is a love where we can never make an appointment with disappointment. We will never make an appointment with disappointment. And when that love flows in the heart, we share that love with everyone. That love is selfless love. God's love is selfless love. And when that selfless love comes in our heart, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, one of our great acharyas in the Gaudiya line, that picture there, he said, when you experience love of God in your heart, that love of God manifests as compassion and concern for people of this world. It's not that just I love God. Jesus Christ said, love thy God with all thy heart, with all thy might, and with all thy soul. And love thy neighbor as thyself. What a beautiful world it would be if we experience the love of Krishna and we try and share that love of Krishna. People are thirsty, yearning for that love, down in their lives, depressed, negative, lonely. They need hope. People need hope. And love is the hope. Selfless love of Krishna that comes in our heart is the hope for the people of this world. Otherwise, it's a dog-eat, dog-live world where people are all just going by selfish expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore the most used four-lettered word is love. What should we do with it? Value it. Value.